My name is Dom Douglas, and I am back-to-back XWW Commentator of the Year. With that comes some responsibilities, but also a lot of fun and excitement, and I'm never ashamed to look like a complete fool. Speaking of that, I love playing Magic the Gathering, so much so that I kind of think I play it a little bit too much, and I have some opinions. So now, XtremeTVOnline.com and XWW Wrestling on YouTube presents my podcast where I talk about Magic the Gathering. It's the Goblin Grenade Podcast. So basically, I decided to go to New Jersey for 2 weeks, basically spend some time with my family and the girlfriend. This also coincided with Murders at Karlov Manor's pre-release. So I took the trip there, but first, I gotta see my nephew wrestle his last match in his high school.
Push it, Nick.
I then also went to my old auditorium where I performed for most of my high school career. Theater kept me in high school, perfectly honest. I would have dropped out if it wasn't for theater arts. And a lot of things have changed. And yes, it's that Gaten from Stranger Things. You know, Dustin. So now we're going to the store that my girlfriend goes to when I'm in New Jersey, and that's RNG Gamez. Finally got to RNG Gamez here, and this is the store I go to when I'm in Jersey visiting the girlfriend, and it's pre-release for Murders at Karlov Manor, and we already bought some stuff off camera that I will show you, and we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna already ask permission. They are great guys. Also check out the YouTube channel for them as well, RNG Gamez on YouTube. Amazing behind the scenes and kind of like pulling the veil off a little bit of what it's like to own a card store. RNG Gamez, the store, has a great selection of sleeves, mats, accessories, cards, product, singles, a whole bunch of stuff, not just for Magic the Gathering, but Pokemon, and I think Yu-Gi-Oh! They started as well. So I got an Amelia for vampires, Breaches for my pirate deck, 2 copies of Lightning Greaves, because you can never go wrong with Lightning Greaves in Commander. And then I got the Lord of the Rings, Tales of Middle-earth, Aragorn at Helm's Deep scene box. This has 6 cards that make a scene that you can put together, along with 3 set boosters. I actually kind of like the easel that it comes in, that you can put all the cards in. And the packaging, really uniquely done and definitely on flavor for Lord of the Rings. I do struggle getting the box open, though, with the 3 packs. And then this is just me cracking open the scene cards. And I wanted to, upgrade Aragorn. I wanted to upgrade my elves with the Legolas Quick Reflexes. Narsil Reforged will be good in a deck as well. Rohim Charger's never going to see play. Legolas Quick Reflexes. Gimli. Isengard Unleashed. And I haven't realized that that's a second copy of Chargers, and I'm missing Aragorn. Aragorn's missing. I got 2 copies of Boromir Chargers.
Oh no!
In the art card. So, hey Wizards, you know how I said in my last podcast, you're a billion-dollar company, you can't rate the ship? You can't drive the ship straight? Where's my Aragorn?
There was a pack that had 17 cards.
So after the Aragorn incident, as I'm calling it, I ripped open into the 3 set boosters with the art cards. You know, not too many big hits. Nasty End I love. Gandalf is kind of cool. Eldron's awesome. I like the art. Schmeagol, Helpful Guide, and a foil Wizard Rockets. I think that's the second Wizard Rockets I have in foil, actually. For pack number 2, I was just ripping and tearing into it. You know, art card, full art island. Claim the Precious, Trebuchet, Arwen, a Celeborn, Goblin Patient Plotter, Gandalf the Grey, foil Haunt of the Dead Marshes. If it was a zombie, it would be going into my zombie commander deck, but it's not. And then the last pack, full art map forest that I gave to the girlfriend eventually, Theoden, Mount of Sauron, Elrond, Master of Healing. I'm definitely making a commander out of that now. And then Last March of the Ents, full art, borderless, an Elven Chorus, and a Tale of Tuvanil that's going into Tom Bombadil. A card you're gonna like, The Last March of the Ents.
Yes.
But that version.
I'm stealing that art. Yeah, I'm stealing that art.
An Elven Chorus. And I think it's gonna be going into Tom Bombadil. Pre-release is gonna happen at any moment, I think. But I still have this to probably open up later. And I'll tell you why. When Future Dom is doing his speaking cards at home in North Carolina. I didn't want to open the bundle in the store because it was pre-release day, and I wasn't sure of the store's rules about that. See, some nefarious Magic players may sneak cards from the set into the pre-release to cheat, and just to avoid all of that, I knew I was going to open this bundle later on in the evening when I got back to my girlfriend's place.
Untap.
Thinking target real fast. This getting rims off the cost.
Upkeep.
Number
you lose
1.
2.
Upkeep number 1. I'm just going to go down to 32 now.
Second upkeep, because you lose another 2.
Yep.
And then I draw.
Quackenbringer. Bring in the quacks.
Effect.
We decided to do a little testing for the commander deck that I got her for Christmas. It's the 9th Doctor, and it deals with extra upkeep triggers. So we wanted to get a few reps in for her so she can get a better handle on the actual deck, because it is an outside-the-box Magic deck, because there are not too many times you get to do extra upkeep things.
First upkeep, you lose 2 from Quakebringer. Because of Ivory Tower, you lose another 1. So 3 on the first upkeep.
No. Ivory Tower gains you life.
Oh, I gain life.
Yeah.
So I gain 1. So you lose 2, I gain 1. Second upkeep, you lose 2, I gain another 1.
Down to 8. Nothing with Menaches.
Land for turn, island.
Do you have a dice?
Upkeep 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I gain 1. And put a knight counter on it. Upkeep 2,
Oh.
gain another 1.
This copy does die from Legend Roll,
Put another knight counter.
but it's still ETBs. Oh. I take those 2 treasures back. It's only on attack.
James, how many cards do you have?
Wait a minute.
Magic pre-release happening? We know it.
I create 2 tapped treasure tokens. Sorry, it's the newest.
No, that's fine. We're learning.
20 minutes till the event starts. Did some play testing. She doesn't want to be on camera, and that's okay. I respect that. You know? It's 2024. Respect. It's awesome. It's exciting. I love this store. They've got a huge amount of people here, and I'm trying not to get anybody in particular on camera. Just going to wait to get the pre-release kit and then start going at 7. And I hope I go 3-0 because it's been a hot minute since I've done that. What do you think? Yay, I got the thumbs up. And I'm getting weird looks at the rest of the store, and it's totally okay. XtremeTVOnline.com, $4.99 a month, first 5 days are free. You may be asking yourself, what is pre-release? Well, for Murders at Karlov Manor, you get a special pack of 6 packs of Murders at Karlov Manor play boosters now, along with a promo card, and you do your best to make at least a 40-card minimum deck just using the cards that you open up in your packs along with your promo. This time, however, they added an extra commander-only promo that cannot go into your deck. This store had a pre-release that was set for 3 rounds as well. You play a best of 3, first person to 2 wins the round, moves on, and you do it structured style where the people who won the first round go up against each other in the second round, and the people who won in the second round go and face the people in the third round and whatnot. Now, there is a commander card in the promo. You cannot use that.
Ooh, it's got this.
Yes, it's got awesome.
Nice.
Dude, we gotta wrap it. But you can't play people. Go away. We're winning this. There are 3 cards that cut it. You cut it.
Props memory.
We good as
So you're going to see this. That is your promo with that. This commander you cannot use.
Put it back. It's the same build. This game? Bro, look at my deck. Oh, no. You can't target.
All right, that was my sealed pool. We're gonna see what I can make. I already know blue's out. I got like 5, 6 blue cards. So here we go. And that's the 40 card deck I wound up with. Mistakes were made. I would have taken, actually did take a picture and a little bit roaming footage of the deck, but in editing I goofed and renamed the file over top of something, so now it's this picture that's horrible, but I don't have a lot of time to get this done. Round 1 highlights.
I'm gonna flip creature to the dog one.
Yes, they get 2 doggies.
And then I didn't get 2 doggies, but I got a treasure.
I have a dog.
That's a huge problem. So we'll just do 2 on those. Now they do come into play that.
Yep, your turn. The mana fixing.
Yeah.
Cards obviously. So when corner flip enters, sharp by whenever I cast an artifact, it makes a clue. Now I can choose to sack an artifact. If I do, I bolt something. I think I'm going to sack the clue I just made to bolt the watch this one. And I'm going to swing 6 of them.
And I'm down to 14.
Trigger, nothing happens. Go ahead.
14. There we go.
This guy, sacrifice an artifact, roll for you. Vengeful Tracker.
I will activate the card of the whole blade, giving itself ++7 whenever this creature deals combat and destroy player, draw a card equal to its toughness and suspend its weapon. And I will alpha.
So that is technically for.
No, it has 3 power, and it doesn't switch what it does damage with. So this is 3, 2, 1, 4, 6.
Swap these 2. Get hit with 7. And then shot.
I will filter into a blue, second blue. Yes.
Shock, but you know, in a different way.
Yeah. Shock, but only 1 damage.
Kinda hard to win a game against the on-curve Niv Mizzet. On-curve means basically it's a 5-drop, and my opponent got to drop Niv Mizzet on-curve on the 5th turn, and had beautiful mana fixing to do that in. Game 2.
Mysterious.
Seems to collect evidence 4.
I only have 3 red areas.
So I'm going to go ahead and slam this crook. When it enters, this grows, I make a clue, and I'll sack the clue. Then I'm going to go ahead and swing 2.
Yeah, I'll take this.
Your turn.
And you had 2 blues?
Yeah, so I lost one of them.
Yeah, just making sure.
What's the unblockable in the deck? Wait, when did you get this one? Yeah, you should have done it a while ago. That would have been one less landing you got to draw. He's at 14. You might want to declare, game 1, I cast this on turn 2. This game, I had the opportunity to, and cast it up to kill a creature instead with it. So, my mana fixing has been very kind to me.
I am not going to win this.
Okay, good games, man.
There's no reason.
I can't believe I
I screwed up, so I should have targeted Niv with that.
It has hexproof for monocolor. Yeah, monocolor.
Multicolor. I didn't notice that until afterwards, and I already made the choice.
Yeah.
Then again, pre-release. Mistakes are to be made.
Public service announcement. This is pre-release. Most of us are seeing these cards for the very first time. Mistakes are made. It is a super casual, laid-back pre-release. Do not assume that everyone's like me who deep dives into the sets to figure out the best metas. I haven't done that in a year. No problem, no fault there. We're all learning these new cards. I got stomped in round 1. My opponent was able to get Niv Mizzet in the first game on curve, and that's a 5-color spell. And then in game 2, he got it on turn 6. He put Niv Mizzet down in the first game. I was like, I guess I'm just dead here. Like, there's no getting around this card. It's a really good card. You saw some of the gameplay from that, and it was cool. He was like cool with it. Me recording the game. So yeah, we're just waiting for round 1 to finish up. Going to round 2, and depends if we win or lose. Because my girlfriend, she lost round 1 too. You know, we keep it 100 here. And we're gonna see if we win round 2. If we both don't win second round, we're just gonna drop, go home, and open up that bundle. But so far, I'm having a blast in the store. And as I said, RNG Gamez, as I fall down, is a really good store. It's really good. The clientele is great. The guy who owns it is great. He runs that YouTube channel, RNG Gamez, on YouTube. Check it out, as I said before. Great behind the scenes of what goes on into running a card store, and then running a card store that's hella successful. I'm gonna go back inside, because it is in Jersey in early February, and it is cold. But the more crazy thing, I'm seriously contemplating, and I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. Don't worry, the intrusive thoughts didn't win this time. Although looking back on it, I really shouldn't. Those gift bundles have 1 ring in it. That's alone worth the price of admission. Round 2 highlights.
I was offering to get a more. I don't want to lose the investigator, really.
I'll force you to sack a creature.
I have to put that in 6 in order to.
I only got 1.
I will swing in for 4. And then I'll pass the turn.
That's a look through. I'm assuming you're going to play. Not a land.
It is a
Forest.
There's the third color.
The season console.
Yep.
And I'm the Elven Gatekeeper. Doesn't matter because it's face up. Passings are 4.
Flying, whenever another creature with power 2 or less enters the battle under my control, each opponent loses a life, I gain a life.
That may be backbreaking.
Then I'm
My information
going
is correct. I know exactly.
tap 2. Well, you kind of have an instinct as to what that is. But I will cast a Reckless Detective and trigger it right away. And I go for 12 because I gain a life. And then I will pass the turn.
With an attack.
Yes, you go. There's got a good card.
This dies. Any death triggers from that die.
No death triggers. Though
I have 6 land.
now gonna have to pass the turn.
I could not draw the 7 until after you destroyed the cases.
Well, so I remember when I was looking at it, I was like, even if you draw the 7, it doesn't solve till the end step. So I was, unless you killed this when it was face down, I was going to be able to flip it up.
No, there was a turn where if I drew the land.
Oh, yeah,
is
once,
dead.
but once we moved past that turn, I was like, now.
Game 2.
Day 1. Hedge Whisperer up top my library. I'll sacrifice Escape Tunnel for.
Gonna attempt to torch the witness, the vampire, for 6.
deal X twice, you're paying 3 into that, and any excess damage you get to investigate. So you would get 2 clues and you would kill the vampire. That happens. Empire
I think
is.
I just get one clue.
I will.
Because this is if excess damage is dealt.
If excess damage was dealt to that creature's bonus. Oh, it is a singular version. Okay, so you have a clue.
Clue.
The other combat?
I'll block the 2/1. Take 2.
So you didn't block it at all? Okay, so it's 4 from
It's
this.
friendship at 2,000.
I'll block the 3/2 with the 2/2. And then I will take.
And I shall pass the turn.
I guess I'm going to move 2 attacks with this 2/2.
At the moment, I'll be taking 2.
4 damage. We'll pay 2. Suddenly dogs.
Suddenly 3.
Dogs.
End of the turn, I'm going to take 2.
Dogs. We take 3. And then
I'll exile suspicious.
main 2.
And I make a.
I will cast some sort of juggler.
It's a +1 counter.
And I will put the suspicion on this inside source. If I can get the suspicion up. I would like to suspect you. Thank you.
Be suspected.
Become suspected.
I'm going to murder this.
And death touch until end of turn. And then I will attack you with 3 damage flying. Sure. And death.
Many effects will usually land things 3 times. Top of your back, so
Oh, but I'm sorry, I missed. I have to go back for a second. There is this trigger, and it's not a May. So it says power 2 or less. This does trigger, so you will be at 3.
I will be at 3. Oh, okay.
You will be at 3. Okay.
She's useless.
Sorry, that was.
No. It's pre-release. Dog Walker, Hellion, upside down turrets. Got my ass kicked again. 0-2. Me and the girlfriend drop. We're gonna go to Wawa and enjoy some Wawa food because I crave Wawa food. Honestly, my round 2 opponent had an amazingly solid deck that didn't do anything crazy like get Niv Mizzet out. It just functioned the way he built it and the way it was intended, and it was basically punch me in the face a whole bunch until my life total went to 0 in both games relatively quickly. Mistakes were made. And now, a cleansing hot pot moment. That was my first experience with hot pot, and oh, what a joy it was. And before we begin, once again, I didn't crack the bundle at the store to prevent collusion from happening, because as I said previously, sometimes people will cheat in this game to sneak cards in from the set that they opened up previously on a pre-release, just to get an extra added edge to it. If you're that worried, and it didn't happen in the store, I might add it wasn't happening in this store, RNG Gamez. But if you cheat in a pre-release for an extra pack of cards, why? Murders at Karlov Manor, the bundle. We're gonna open it up. Yes, I'm back at the girlfriend's. We dropped out after the second round. We both went 0-2. My match record was 0-4. Hers was 1-4. So she did a little bit better than I did. But the Murders at Karlov Manor bundle comes with 15 traditional foil and regular basic lands, an oversized die, 9 of the play boosters, an traditional alt art Axbane Ferox, and the card box, which is this. Now, most of this is garbage. Here are so this is the foils. This is the normals. I'm gonna keep these in the packs for now. And I'll make them when I get home. They don't do the things anymore in there. That's an interesting call. Okay, that may complicate things a little bit. Here is the die. Sorry for the lighting. It's kitchen. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 packs. Let's see if we can get something good. Unlike our draft pools. Also, leave a comment down below if you think I seriously seriously think I didn't use the correct cards that I should have. Got a mask. Stalker. Bite down on crime. An inside source. Reasonable doubt. Demand answers. Get a leg up. Lead pipe. Push pull. Hey. A third. Falls. An Aurelia. Law above. Foil cornered crook. And a list card. Treacherous terrain. It's the second one I saw open up. Girlfriend opened up this one. So that's a list card. The basic land and the token. This will be the order that we keep them in. Hopefully. We're gonna actually need some of those probably. We got Gardener, Public Thoroughfare, Benthic Chronologists, another Mask Maker, a Stalker, a Scoundrel, Murder, Harried Dronesmith, Clandestine Meddler, Burden of Proof, hey, a Meticulous Archive. Uh-oh. That's right, whenever you get one of these, you're guaranteed, I think, another rare. A Prof's Edict, a Foil Rope, and a Foil Plains. We got Rot Farm Mortify, Escape Tunnel, Due Diligence, another Crime Stopper Sprite, Innocent Bystander, Ally Assailant, Dramatic Accusation, Case of the Pilfered Proof, Evidence Examiner, Sample Collector, Fester Leech, Barbed Servitor, and Expose the Culprit Foil Alt Art, and a Basic Swamp, and a Thop Top. Behind the Mask, Suspicious Detonation, Macabre Reconstruction, Escape Tunnel, Make Your Move, Show Me Your Moves, Undercover Crocodelph, an Alt Art Fanatical Strength, Forensic Researcher, Wisp Drinker Vampire, that's going to Markov, Expose the Culprit, Urgent Necropsy, I got it, Bite Down on Crime, a Burden of Guilt, it's a second Burden of Guilt, I opened up one, a full art Swamp, yeah, RNG is a great place. I do like the vibe of the store. I like the clientele for the most part. Had a super blast. It's just she's got work in the morning and we were both 0-2, so there was no hope for us getting any prizes. Bite Down, Public Thoroughfare, Reasonable Doubt, Offender at Large, Stalker, Shady Informant, Deduce, Agency Outfitter, Soul Search. Yes, there's a guaranteed foil in each pack. Perimeter Enforcer, Drag the Canal, an Alt Art Audience with Trostani, a Foil Fairy Snoop, Basic Force, and a Doge. So far, 2 lands. Felonious Rage, Repeat Offender, Tunnel Tipster, Make Your Move, Dog Walker, Fender at Large, my Thinking Cat, Fester Leech, Neighborhood Guardian, Curious Cadaver, Sanctuary Wall, Krenko's Buzz Crusher, a foil Hustle and Bustle, and also a foil Full Art Mountain. It does pop, I'll tell you that much. We got 3 packs left. Oops, spoilers. Nervous Gardener, Due Diligence, Crime Stopper Sprite, Goblin Mask Maker, Ally Assailant, Undercover Crocodile, Auspicious Arrival, Outfitter, Soul Search, Perimeter Enforcer, ooh, Lost in the Maze. It's a rare. Illicit Masquerade. Case of the Shattered Pack, and a basic island. Eavesdropper, Vigilante, Inspector, Galvanize, Agency Corner, Fair Snoop, Alt Art Makeshift Binding, Case File Auditor, Leering Onlooker, No More Lies, Hard Hitting Question, Underground Recon. It's a good rare. Cerebral Confiscation, and a Basic Force, and a Clue, the Knives one. Does that mean they're knives out? Last pack. Confiscation. Creeper. Technician. Hotshot Investigators. Braggart. Snoop. Demand Answers. Concealed Weapon. Private Eye. They're watching you. Chalk Outline. Case of the Uneaten Feast. It's a rare. Vein Ripper. That's going in Markov. Foil Deduce, Foil Island, and a Clue. So there we go. I think Aurelia is a really good card. A couple others in there as well. But I did definitely just upgrade Markov yet again. Alright. Next cut will be 700 miles away from here in my bedroom in North Carolina. No, actually, you're wrong, Dom. First, snow. Yeah, the day before my train went back, we got about 8 inches of snow in Jersey, and I was happy because it's the first time I saw snow in about 4 years that it was actually accumulated and I could pick up and roll around in and play in and do none of the things I just described because I just watched it and actually cut a promo for XWW. This pre-release was a lot of fun. It was actually her first pre-release that she's ever done. Mainly, she just plays Commander with me and our whatever groups that we can find. Honestly, I feel bad about sticking her in these because the first draft she ever did was Modern Horizons 2 or Commander Masters. But one of the really master sets that you should not be walking into to draft in your first time ever. And yet here I am doing that, not only on that, but actually a very complicated set with Murders at Karlov Manor as well. We both went 0-2, but our match records, I was 0-4. She was 1-4. So she got to win. She got a win at least. I didn't. I didn't come close to sniffing a win in both of my rounds. Well, thank you all for watching my pre-release shenanigans in New Jersey at RNG Gamez. Don't forget to check out their YouTube channel as well. Gracious enough that they let me record and do weird, silly things in their store. My My name's been Dom Douglas. Thank you for watching on XWW Wrestling's YouTube channel. Also, don't forget XtremeTVOnline.com, $4.99 a month. The first 5 days are free to check out all the amazing wrestling content that we have. We are the standard, folks, and may your top deck always be mythic.